Good evening, beautiful people.
Yes,
My
sir.
apologies. I'm not. I'm on vibes time. How about that? I'm not late. I'm about on time.
Right. You're on your
Uh,
time. Do what you want.
thank you, thank you. Uh, even with that, I still try to be a little closer. But I will. I'll let you know what happened in a bit. Why I'm going live at this time. So, but it's okay. Welcome in, everyone. Let me go ahead and make sure all of my
Michael.
uh, other platforms are muted. There we go. Come on, set up. Mm, there we go. Okay, we're back at it. The comments. We got Simon there first. Yeah, my apologies for being late. My local grocery store went and rearranged everything in the store, so I couldn't find what I needed to find. And for those who don't know, if you've been watching last couple of weeks, last week, you would know that Vibes plan to go camping.
Yeah.
So I was getting extra items I normally don't get. So and those items weren't what I thought they would be. So it took me a while to find everything. A lot
Now,
longer than I had planned. But
you're,
it's okay. It's okay.
you're gonna go
And
tomorrow, right?
yeah,
Nice.
uh, uh, plan to head out right after church. So I wanted to get it done this evening. That way I can, you know, head out very very quickly after church. And head camping. So I'm excited about that. Um, and those are wondering about my co-host, it was scheduled for tonight, but something came up, which is totally fine. Huh? It's all good. Emily, if you're watching this, you're good. I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming it all on me. It's all on me. Anyways, um, Lord willing, she planned to be here next Saturday night. So,
Yeah. That's all. That's like we talked about. Emily is welcome anytime,
right.
anywhere. You
So,
know.
and if something comes up, hey, it's okay. All right. I'm gonna see what y'all saying this evening. Hey, Sal, DJ Complete Fish, you be looking, look on.
Well,
Hey, Brown Lightcap, welcome in.
Brandon.
Long coming show, welcome in. MNC, welcome in. Um, did y'all miss the live stream earlier? I did. Some of y'all went in the chat. I saw that.
I caught part of your battery live stream, and I was like, "What is this guy doing? What is, what is he doing?"
I thought about doing a video. I said, nah. Let's go live. Why not? Do something different for y'all.
Yeah, that was.
Um,
Why was
what?
the battery $300?
I don't know. It's crazy.
Usually the $300 batteries are the ones that go like in your trunk. Those
Right.
those Optima batteries, but a regular battery under $100 usually.
Yeah, I agree. That's what it used to be.
That's what he
Okay.
used to.
Yeah.
You said that, and I was like, "What? That
Yeah.
thing better
Oh,
be for 10 years,
nope. It's only for 3 years.
3 years."
Yeah.
Holy cow!
Yep. Yeah, I mean, say, yep, 300. Yeah, I'm talking, by the way, I'm talking to my brother, older brother. He's a mechanic, uh, as a side job, whatever. He does some mechanic. Anyway, I told him the price. Oh, he said, that's average price.
Yeah.
So, man. But this past week, my vehicle has been not wanting to start every time. You know, it would it would start, but like a pause, like
Yeah.
something not right. So
Yeah.
it's a good thing I did it because, especially going camping, I didn't want to be out in the middle of nowhere with the vehicle.
Now I gotta ask you, do you have one of those jump start packs?
Oh, I don't have one. I thought about getting one.
Oh yeah. Whenever I leave town, I take it with me because it's a
Yeah.
flashlight, it's an air compressor, it's a USB port, and it'll jump start your vehicle
Yeah,
for like $40, $50, whatever they
right.
are.
But I said, you know what? Let's go ahead and spend $300, whatever. Which I didn't want to, but
No, I wouldn't want to either. I don't want to spend $50.
right. But you know what, y'all? I didn't realize it must have been a while that the battery was bad because I put it in there. It was like it gave a whole new boost. The whole vehicle ran smoother. I was just like, wow. Um, the guy over checked the volts. It was below 10 volts.
Yep. Yeah.
That's not good.
Most batteries, when you check them, are close to 14.
So it was a good thing I went ahead and did it.
Yeah. It's one of
And
those.
if you missed, I'm trying to think. Is that video? Is it available to watch now, or is it private? I'm not even sure. That live stream I did earlier.
Yeah.
I got a feeling it might be private. I noticed in the past, whenever I did a vertical live stream on my phone, it would when I was done live stream, it would automatically put it private. I don't understand that. I don't like it. So I'm thinking it's probably private. So I need to go and change that to public. Anybody missed it? You might get a laugh out of it. I don't know. Watching lives changing battery.
Yeah. I was out in the garage, and I was like, "What's Vibes doing?" I turned the TV over to you, and I was watching it while I was messing with my old car. So
Nice. So, so that was that, and of course, after I got that done today, I went to the car wash, washed the outside of the car, washed the vacuum inside, wiped everything down, the windows, mirrors, the seats, the floor. Because after I did that, I came home. For those who don't know, I turned my SUV into an RV. I made a bed out of plywood. I covered it with carpet. It slides into the back of the SUV, and I got a mattress for it. Got blankets, pillow. So it's my bed.
that's what I did to my 4Runner.
Mm-hmm.
I folded the back seats all down and sleeping bags in there and everything.
Yep. Thanks, MNC, for checking. That was awesome. Okay, so maybe they changed it. Maybe it's automatically public. That if you want to make it private, you can, which is what it should be. But cool. Thanks, MNC. Then of course I packed up. I got one tote that I have most of my camping gear in, and like 2 buckets of utensils and stuff. Then of course I had to make sure that my stove was ready to go. It's a small, the old Coleman, green Coleman stoves. But it was made to be a kerosene or
Propane.
propane. No, actually, no, it wasn't propane. It was kerosene, white gas, and regular gas. You put into the gas tank and pump it up.
Holy crap. Gasoline? Really?
Yeah, yeah. But I haven't used that style since I bought since I got this from was it auction? I think I picked it up really cheap. Anyways, I went and got the converter. I guess they probably still have it. Maybe eBay, Amazon. That it changed those old stoves to propane, which that's what I use now. Anyways, I got out, make sure I had propane, and then I got the lantern, the propane lantern,
Yeah.
which connects to those green bottles.
Yeah, the little short, stubby ones.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, they were great.
Oh yeah, those lanterns are awesome. It's the same idea as they had with the gas back in the day.
Yeah.
It's similar. You had to pump it up. So I got that out and changed the lanterns because the lanterns, probably the ship moving around and all that, they fell off. So I put new ones on. So tomorrow when I get to the campsite, I'll have to burn them again. You know, burn the yeah, whatever. Um, then I had to see what kind of food I needed to buy or anything extra I needed. You know, so
You know, Mr. Mike, Mr. MNC, map gas burns pretty freaking hot. I've never tried it. I'll take your word for
yeah,
it.
I actually got a
Map
tank.
gas burns hot.
That's what I've been told. I got a tank in my storage shed. Maybe I need to get it out and burn it.
Yeah.
It came with my torch. You know those handheld torches?
Yeah.
You can buy from Lowe's, Home Depot. They're like what, $80, $100 for the torch plus map or propane, whatever you buy with it. But it's adjustable. I mean, it will throw a flame out there hot.
Yeah.
I bought it
You
back
can,
to them.
you can actually use map gas to breeze. You can weld with it.
Ooh, so
That's
okay,
That's how
yeah.
hot it gets. I like it though.
Yeah.
I like it.
That torch, I went and bought it to burn my. I made a step ladder or stairs in my house. I burned it. Then also I used it on my stand back here. It, I think strong. Kind of pricey, but it's gonna last.
Mhm.
Yeah. Just the other year when I bought the stove, Walmart still it was white fuel. Is that what it's called? White gas?
Yeah, they got a name for it.
I'm gonna look it up.
Can't think of it. There's map gas, and then they call it white gas or something.
Yeah, white gas or cat food. Yeah, Walmart has it. Yep, it's still available, which I mean, it makes sense why it would be, because people still have those old lanterns, those old cap stoves, you know.
Yep.
So that's cool. I mean, which I have a gallon of it, which I probably should use it, but otherwise it probably go bad. But the propane is just more convenient than the.
Yeah, propane's easy.
Yep. So otherwise, you have to pump it up, and those things tend to leak over time. The old ones had like a leather inside the tank, gas tank, like a stopper, and they'll get old and fall apart.
Yeah, since it's just me and my wife, we just use a little propane barbecue now instead, instead of the big one. So
But
yeah, it's just me and her.
then, of course,
easy.
yeah.
Super easy, super quick.
Right. Yeah, I use propane. This old. I don't know what year it is, but anyways, it's cooking stove. I use it for my cast iron skillets to make
Yeah.
eggs, bacon, pancakes, my favorite, y'all, is some Brussels sprouts. Cut them in half, and basically you take the saute. You got the onion in there, garlic, butter, and you kind of make it caramelized. Then you add some bacon or sausage to that.
Mm.
You're on a roll. Um, then I had to get out my Dutch oven, cast iron. You know, um, clean it. You know, make sure it's ready to go. Because that's what I use for my cobblers. Uh, this time, I'm making it's gonna be a peach cobbler this time. It's gonna be good.
That's
I
the
use
best.
charcoal.
That's the best kind. Peach.
I was debating do I listen to my gut, go ahead and do peach, what I enjoy, peach or apple, or do I someone else in the group that's going along was kind of wanted blackberry. But I said, you know what? I did blackberry last time. This time I'm gonna do something I like.
Yep.
So, and then you have some milk, you know, at the campsite, a gallon milk over it. I mean, the preferred way is ice cream, but in this Texas heat, nah, it's too much of a bother.
What, you don't have a refrigerator in your SUV?
Not yet.
Not
That's
yet.
an idea. My
Not-
hmm,
Yeah, I've seen them. I'm sure you can.
yeah. Uh, I guess tomorrow I could ask my buddy. Um, him and his family are going as the youth counselors. Anyways, he's taking the mobile home, and there's a fridge in there.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll ask him to see how big his freezer is. See if they're willing to take ice cream along, to get like a half gallon or whatever. So that'd be even better with the cobbler. But I'll see. Hey, Linda Worth!
The scoop per cobbler is perfect.
Yeah.
I would do that, but I don't know how much I can get in my Forerunner.
Yeah, same here. I've been thinking about doing a camper top, not camper top, rooftop luggage carrier, whatever.
Yeah, the roof
Um,
rack.
if I did that, then I could add a fridge to my setup, the way it is. So right now, I slide the one tote, I slide it in beside the bed. So it kind of now when I get to the campsite, I pull that tote out, and then it's open, you know. But to travel, my vehicle's full as
Yeah.
is without the luggage wrap. So
Yeah. I have a roof rack on my Forerunner, so I can put all the clothes and everything
Right.
else up there.
that's what I need to do. I need something. Yeah, that ain't too expensive, but it's gonna last. Something. I'm not talking about those canvas ones that can get wet. Items get wet inside.
No, you want like a Rubbermaid brand,
Right.
something like that.
Which I thought about that tote. I could directly put it up there. Put a blanket or a top under the tote. I mean, there's two racks or bars both sides. I could put a strap across. I could, which I
Yeah.
thought about.
Yeah, the roof rack that bolts to the rails works a lot better.
Right, I know.
I think I got mine at Menards for like
Okay,
$80 or something like that.
well that's not bad. Hey, Cora works. Welcome in.
What's up, Mr. Coro?
You can get propane fridges that run off the little Coleman bottles. Cool.
Mhm.
Then just get an adapter hose for it, and you can run it off a 5 gallon water. Yeah, which I've actually thought about getting, even for what I do. Go out and get an adapter that way my stove. That way, if we have a power outage, I can still cook over a stove. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I wouldn't be without heat. You know, or yeah, without heat for that matter. But also, not something to cook on. But when we had the off-grid cabin, the stove and fridge was from the camper, and not propane. Yeah,
Yep. The propane bottles are super easy. You can get them anywhere. Anywhere.
and also, y'all, right here in Texas, it's very dry, so there is a burn ban. That's an effect. And but they did lift it a little bit for a while there. It was any fire, any open fire was not allowed. But now they said that we can have propane and charcoal, but wood fire is not allowed. So it is what it is.
I don't
Um,
know. I like a good charcoal grill though.
which I'm thinking, I could take my charcoal grill. I got two of them. The round one, but I don't know. I'll see how I feel tomorrow. Because I could toss it on top of the roof, strap it down. But at least two of those in the group are taking grills along. So I probably don't need it because most of the food that I'm taking along, I can do it in my cast iron skillet on the stove or in the Dutch oven with charcoal. So
Yeah.
yeah, I grabbed a bag of shrimp, which now these shrimp are edible ones. The ones that are big. I probably either boil them or do a saute. So these the 100-pound bottle. Whoa,
Yeah. Those are the big guys.
yeah. You just say just a couple.
You,
um,
you can never have enough grilling equipment.
right. I do got a propane. Maybe the Weber brand. I think Weber brand propane grill. I think it's Weber brand. Anyways, I picked it up. Basically, it's nothing, and I've had it for a couple years now. It worked great. It just to replace that thing, it'd be on my leg and then some. And the quality of the ones today are junk, which is sad.
Yeah. I don't know about
Cast
that.
iron's the best way.
I don't know about having any cast iron grill.
They do make a small one that they sell here at Academy, but it's pretty pricey. A cast iron grill.
Now I have a cast iron stove on my patio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing takes like a forklift to move around.
Hey y'all. Hopefully you don't mind too much. I'm gonna eat a little bit. I haven't had supper yet. I had breakfast this morning. I haven't had anything since. So yeah, I need something in my stomach. So don't mind me. I'm gonna still keep talking to y'all and keep hanging out. And also the food's getting cold too.
Hey, there's Alex. What's up, my brother?
Hey Alex. Alex, you come up here and bug Fathom. Not Fathom, bug Skull.
Heck yeah. Come on up here and bug me. I haven't got to talk to you for a while, man.
You know what? I'm gonna put the link in the chat, y'all. Since we're just hanging out now, let's go find the link.
An old hibachi from the 70s. Holy cow.
Nice.
Oh, you got to give Branton the invite. Well,
Yeah?
Branton, when it hits the chat, you just feel free, my brother.
Hey, Bratton. Her. I'll give you a little secret. See, with Alex, I already met him in person a couple of times, several times. So he's a lot closer to me than you are. I'll just admit it. If anybody in the chat that I met in the past, there's a different connection. We got a different connection than the ones I haven't met in person yet. Okay.
Oh, now look. He's kidding. He's going to bed. No, you're not. You're not going to bed.
Good night, Bratton.
Get up here, dude.
No,
Yeah.
there's a big. Okay, I don't know big. Yeah, there is a big difference between someone I met in person versus on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a different connection. I don't have to explain it to y'all. If you don't know that connection, it's time you get out and meet some people in person instead of just on camera.
Yep.
Sailor Skull. I got to hang out with him. It's just something about it. But yeah. Tonight I'm eating cranberry sauce.
Bratton's in his
macaroni salad.
Bratton is in his underwear. We may not want none of that.
Yeah, probably not. That would be for the late night Bratton show.
The late night Bratton show. What's up, Sam?
Hey Sam. Yeah, this is a chicken and broccoli mac and cheese. I made macaroni salad, and I'm eating cranberry. My local grocery store bought it out. It's cranberry with orange zest. It's not the cranberry that I enjoy. The cranberry in a can, but
What's up,
for a change,
Christine?
yeah.
Christine, the link is in the chat.
Sweet Acres, welcome in. No, y'all, for those coming in, I'm eating because if y'all want me to hang out with y'all, I got it. Yeah. Get some sugar in me.
So that's cranberry and what?
You mean the cranberry orange zest. It's like a cranberry salad, I guess. Don't call it like that. Then it's the macaroni salad. Then it's chicken and broccoli mac and cheese.
You know, you need to eat more beef. That's what you need to eat.
Uh-oh.
More steaks, more burgers.
I can't afford it. Costs too much. I'm on a budget.
I'm just messing with you.
I know. That is lunch much. For lunch, not lunch. Breakfast this morning, I went to Denny's. Ordered. They had a new skillet, sizzling skillet. Anyway, it was what was on it? Kind of like fajita meat, but there was eggs and fresh avocado.
Ooh.
It was really good. Then I told him, hey, instead of giving me tortillas like it would come with, I asked him if I could have pancakes. So I had pancakes on the side. That was a pretty good breakfast.
Let's say you're on the right track of eggs and avocado.
Mm-hmm.
You could add a lot after that.
Right.
There's an old time restaurant here that you can go get eggs, avocado, hash browns, bacon, all of that all on one plate. You're just like,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go back to bed when I'm done with this because
Yep.
it's too much. I took my grandson to this restaurant and he's like, I want a stack of pancakes. And the waitress is looking at him and was like, no, he doesn't. He wants one. He wants one. Because a regular plate,
Right.
the pancake hangs over the plate.
Yep.
It's like, bring him one, and if he can make it through that, I'll get him whatever he wants.
Yeah. That's the same thing at my local diner. Same way. It's all, I've taken people that don't know about it to the diner and they'll order a pancake. Their eyes get big.
Yeah. The cinnamon rolls are the same way. They're like cantaloupe size for a cinnamon roll.
Right? Ben Shaw, welcome in.
What's up, Ben? Good video today, my friend. Steak and
Roasting
eggs.
steaks. Yep. So, Ben had a video today.
Yeah, he showed how to do. What is that plant? What is that plant? Spider lilies. How to grow them in your aquarium.
Nice. I just saved that video to watch later. Thanks, Skull.
Yeah.
I didn't get.
Yeah, spider.
Probably the reason I didn't get notified, probably because I was not on my phone. I was busy all day.
What's up, Eugene?
Eugene. My man, Jeff Dang, welcome in. Now that's a southern dish right there.
I can go for that. Chicken and waffles works for me.
Yeah, it's all right.
It depends on
Hey!
the chicken. Waffles are always waffles, but
Mhm.
the chicken has to be the right stuff.
Right.
Oh man, got
All right, y'all.
a
The
delay.
evening just got weirder. Fasten your seatbelts. Hold on. This ride's gonna be crazy.
What do you mean weirder? Unbelievable. You see what I put up with?
It's good to see you, Bill. It's been too long.
Yeah, it's only been like, what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Yeah, but it's been too long. Welcome back.
Howdy.
So, how was your week?
It was all right.
Yeah.
My room is like a bomb went off in here. I was doing some infrastructure upgrades. Since I'm in a basement, my internet comes from up above.
Mhm.
So I have a hole in the ceiling over there, and I had to run an Ethernet line from down here up through the ceiling, and I had to like crimp like the new like Ethernet was it RJ45 ends to it and everything,
Yeah.
and it works after like the second attempt. So yeah, and the funny thing is where the spot where the Ethernet comes up on the
Yeah.
first floor, there's like a built-in cabinet like recessed into the wall, and there's like the TVs up above it, and that's where the modem and everything is. So there's already an old hole in the floor, but inside the back of the cabinet. So I had to find where that exact spot was under here,
Right.
and it turns out it's on top of, I've got these two big steel racks. It
Right.
was on top of the one on the right, which luckily is the easier one. But the bottom shelf has my lungfish on it, and the top shelf I had a 55-gallon just regular tank, and then my 55 sump that I made. And they're sitting there until I can move this thing 2 feet that way. But I had to climb up on top of the stand and do all this work, like crimping and everything,
Mhm.
into the ceiling, on top of the stand with my lungfish underneath me. But I got it going. Is this too loud? Can you hear this tank next to me?
No,
No.
you're good.
It's good, bro.
This my little frag tank. I don't know if you can
Nice.
see. But I couldn't find my small wave maker, so I have a one that's way too big.
Right.
You know, it keeps blowing the heater into the side, and it's making noise.
Welcome in, Jeffro. Renee Queer, Lessons Hardy Aquariums. Welcome in.
Yeah, this coral's
Hey,
doing pretty
Steve.
nice.
Seville Steve.
Skull Vibes Fathom. 3 great strains of fish tube. I disagree with that. There's 2 strains.
Let me
Two
grab
good
my
strains.
little orange filter. I'll show you the frags.
Skull and Fathom are 2 great strains, and I'm just the third wheel.
Oh.
Put the little filter on here. I don't know if you can see this or not. I don't know if it's working right.
Yeah.
Here, let me flip this thing around. Camera. It's such a pain to do this on the phone.
Yeah, I know. I agree. Hey, good night, Batten.
This should be back camera. There, you can see in there a little bit.
Right.
This one right in front is GSP. It is getting whipped around.
I see that.
Yeah, I got to turn the flow down a lot. But you can see in the back, the hammers, they're a little bit closed up
Right.
just because they don't like this flow is too strong.
Right.
And this one on the back left, I think, is not doing well. Whoa. But yeah, without the filter, it's like just super blue. But you can see it's a little better.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a powerful power head.
Yeah, it's like for a tank this size, but you know, in this little thing. But I can only do so much with what I have in front of me. So
Right.
it's back here.
Are those frags from Aquashella?
Yeah.
Nice.
What's their name? Branch Aquatics. From my video, I did a little interview with them, and then afterward, they gave me a couple of frags to take home and see if I can get them going well. And I have my big 40-gallon saltwater tank over there,
Yeah.
and I want to rescape it because all the rock that I had it set up where it was like triple arches, where it was like 2 arches and then like one big one in between the 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And when I moved, it all just went everywhere.
Yeah.
But I can see my goby is out in the front, and my 2 clowns are doing well. But that's the tank where the hardscape is the bio rock from Pond Guru, and I have not done a single water change on that tank, and it's been over a year. I don't know, maybe a year in somewhere between 2 to 6 months. I've still done no water changes. I just top it off every now and then.
Right.
I mean, it's still pretty low. I need to get some more water. I was at my fish store. Was it last week or the week before? And I got 10 gallons of RO water, and I only have like 2 gallons left.
Mm-hmm.
But I have put tap water in there once, just because.
What happened?
Nothing.
Yeah.
I did turn my lights down a little bit more. The problem with using tap water in your salt tank is, especially around where I live, there's a lot of like just crazy different minerals in the water.
Right.
And especially if it's a newer saltwater tank, if you end up using the tap water, for one, it's a high TDS, but you're gonna start to have like the brown algae blooms.
Mm-hmm.
Those could pop off a little bit easier if you're using tap water.
Right.
But in a pinch, what I've done is, it sounds a little stupid, but I have like a Brita filter on my sink in the other room,
Right.
and I'll run that through a hose into a bucket. And I mean, it's not close to RO water, but at least it's
Yeah.
You know, it's run through a couple different types of like sediment and carbon filters. So I mean, it's better than regular tap water, I guess.
Yeah. Um, I guess you know that my saltwater tank, uh, it, it's been running now for 5 years. The past 4 years, I've been just doing tap off.
Yeah, and it's
Which,
doing fine for you.
yeah. Now, of course, I mean, there is some allergy, but that don't bother me.
Yeah, you don't have any coral in there though, right?
No, I mean, there's some zoas and some GSP, but other than that, no.
Yeah, yeah. I got two things of GSP, but one of them looks like it never opened up when I brought it home. But the other one's doing crazy now, even in the high
Nice.
flow. And this is like the lights are turned down right now. They're
Yeah.
blue, but they're not as bright in person. It's like night mode right now. And my zoas are doing nice.
Right. Hey,
Um,
Cheryl Smith, welcome in.
when the normal light is on during the daytime,
Oh, sure.
the hammers like they're not so close together. They all kind of open out, and it looks really nice. I definitely need to turn this flow down. I didn't come in here earlier. I didn't notice how bad it was getting. I got some stuff I could show you.
Yeah, of course. Can't wait.
Yeah. So first,
Hey, Joey,
I could do
welcome
a
in, welcome in.
I could do a live feeding of this. Can you see what this is on the camera?
Yeah, the magic stuff.
Have you guys seen this yet being used?
What is that?
So this is Aquarium Co-op's brand new food, and it's like specially formulated to not float and not sink, but to be like almost neutral buoyancy. To have neutral buoyancy rather,
Uh-huh.
and it basically just suspends in the middle of your water column for an incredible amount of time. Like I'm
Nice.
talking between 5 and 10 minutes after you feed, you go and look at your tank, and there'll still be particles like in the middle of the water column, and especially closer to like the 10-minute mark, it starts to like completely like saturate the entire area of water in your tank. So you'll be able to find it on the bottom, in the middle, and on the top, but it'll also be like evenly distributed throughout the whole thing. So it'll like kind of coat. I say coat because when you put it in there, you have to use very little because a little goes a long way, and if you
Right.
put a little bit too much, it makes it snow in your tank. Like you'll know what I'm saying when I show you.
Okay, this is
But-
exciting.
It'll cover all the gravel. It'll get into nooks and crannies and in between plants and stuff, which is really great for like my tank down there has a bunch of quarries in it, and with
Right.
other fish, they might outcompete them for food sometimes. But because this is so spread out, you know, the fish that want to eat closer to the surface or in the middle of the water column, they'll be able to get their share. And this will eventually make its way down to the bottom as well.
Mhm.
And the cories and shrimp and things like that will just tear it up.
Right.
And I said shrimp because if I could show you, it is a super fine powder.
That is. Wow.
It is, yeah, you got to use like a little spoon to feed it.
So it's on. You can feed this to your babies as well.
Yeah. Now, I will say, when you first open it, it does have a strong odor. I mean, it's not necessarily bad. I mean, it's fish food, and fresh
Yeah.
fish food smells like fish and everything else they make it out of.
Here's a question for you. I've seen the food a lot online, but I gotta wonder, what does it do in fish tummies? Bloating is the question.
Bloating? I haven't seen any bloating from it.
Okay.
I think because it's so small. I'm trying to
True.
find my phone container, maybe.
So, how much does this thing cost? This tub.
I don't know. I think it was like $9 or something.
Okay, that's not bad.
So I put a little bit in the spoon. You can see.
Yeah.
You see how little
Yeah.
that.
Wow.
So let me flip this camera back around.
Slowly, because otherwise you might make us dizzy. Oh.
It's so difficult to change everything from my phone on StreamYard.
Right. On the computer, it's easy.
Let's see here. The glass is kind of dirty. I'll put a little bit of this in here.
Okay.
If I can get it out of the spoon. I'm trying not to put all of it in here. So there, you see how it like instantly went across the top here?
Right. Wow. That's cool.
And it'll start sinking and just spreading out. Now the flow is pretty low in this. And I'll put the rest on this side.
So what would
So-
happen if I put that stuff in with my Frontosas?
It's probably a little bit too small for the Frontosas.
Yeah.
There,
Yeah,
so
but
now
like-
it's, see how it's hitting the filter here?
Right.
And it's starting to mix down.
Right.
And look, they're already, these guys are figuring out that they should, look, they're shooting around. If they don't like the camera here.
Right. What we need to do is the fish need to associate the camera as something good.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I'm waiting for this little cloud to make its way over to the filter. But over here, you see it's starting to mix in.
Right.
More and more, it's shooting it into the column. And if I zoom out, you see how it's like starting to spread. And look,
Yeah.
it's not just sinking, it's going up as well.
Right.
And that's why they call it magic. Look, these guys are, they're loving this. And these are like those like red Turkana jewels. I got these from Aquacella as well. But you can see like when I come close to the glass down here, you see it's like floating around down here
Right.
on the bottom.
It's not. Yeah.
Some of it's on the bottom. I wish I just was able to use my big camera when I do this, but I'm like fighting with focus. But see, it's like in the column, there's a little bit dusting on the surface, and then like all throughout the water column, it's like
Right.
moving around in there. I don't know, what does it look like from the top? Yeah, you can't really tell anything.
No, I can't do anything.
But yeah, I should have turned these other lights off too. This like giant ceiling lights.
So, do they make any of this food for the corals?
What, a cram co-op?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Because it's the same idea would be really cool for that, you know.
Yeah, you know what? I'll put a little bit in my saltwater tank. Whatever.
You mean the one with there's a 1,000 gallon per hour pump in there?
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
I'll put it in there. Maybe they'll eat it. I don't know.
They probably will.
I can hear my. Can you hear that? The wave maker's like
Yeah.
messing up. I gotta do something about that. All my lids and stuff are all messed up right now. I was pulling plants earlier,
Yeah.
moving some stuff around, and doing this with one hand kind of sucks. I'll fix these hoses. I have like little cutouts for the hoses in the back.
Right. What you need to do is do ones that are sliding. Oh no?
Yeah. Well, I need to do hinges.
That, yeah.
This is where I had a lot of plants in here. I took them out. Yeah, these guys, they're still eating it. All right, this is annoying. Up. 1 second. I'm going to go turn this off.
Okay. And Seville Steve got a shipment of Brazilians, Geophagus, Bontus Geophagus, Nicaraguan cichlid, yellow jacket cichlid, chocolate cichlids, and silver vieja, all 4 to 5 inches. Nice, Steve. That's dope. That's gonna be cool.
I'm gonna turn the room lights off too.
Okay. Hey guys, what are you doing over there?
Nice view, huh? Yeah, these guys are going crazy. You see how I use such little bit, but it's like
It's still
everywhere.
yeah.
It's all over, and they're just going to town. These are these little fungus balls. This
Right.
was the what's the soldier fly bug stuff from Fluval?
Yeah.
They didn't eat that.
Huh.
But you see, like they're starting to get some nice colors on them. They're almost that dark red.
Right.
And then these guys are doing good. Wish I could like cut the glare off. You can see how much is in here.
And
Super
where's
low
the
flow.
mollies at?
Say what?
I was wondering about the mollies.
These right here. These are the trout gadaids.
No, yeah, I know that. But I'm just curious. The update about the mollies. Are they still growing yet, or?
Yeah, they're in the back here somewhere. This is the mollies and guppies, which I need to clean and
Yeah.
get some of this crappy food. I have so much food that's just not eaten in that tank.
Yeah.
And then this tank has nothing in it right now. I don't even have the sponge hooked up. Look how gross this looks. It's just
Yeah.
literally just holding water for now. The idea is hopefully these guys do some breeding and then I can move them into here.
Right.
This is just something I printed. Is this light on? Okay, sweet. I'm gonna flip us back around and sit. All the other lights. Look how crazy this is in here. Everything else is
Wow.
off. This is where I was up running those cables.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me put myself back around.
Nice show.
Is this gonna work for me or what? There we go. I can't see chat.
Uh-oh.
I'm also using like the browser
What?
version, not the app. Maybe I click this button. Let's see here. Oh, Jeff's in here. Hey, Cheryl. MC. I saw you earlier.
Hey, you recognize this?
Oh, that's a nice cup.
I know. It's beautiful.
I didn't get to go to any of the big aquariums there this year. I had such short time, and I was starting that job literally the next day. So I wanted to make sure I got home like on time. Otherwise, I would have just stayed for a couple extra hours and drove towards Tampa.
Right.
Because
No.
I know, for one, the Clearwater Aquarium is really cool.
Right.
And they're not just cool, but like I support like their whole mission that they have going on with all the animal rehabilitation and all the extra stuff that they do there. So that's
Right.
really cool. But then there's also, I think it's just called the Florida Aquarium, and it's like, I don't know, half an hour away. And they have some like really awesome displays. Like
Yeah.
their saltwater stuff is nice. Like I might be a little spoiled because I'm so close to the Georgia Aquarium, but their
You are.
saltwater section is set up in a way that's like, it's really different and really cool.
Right.
So there's that, but then they have a lot of freshwater stuff. And I think it's when you go upstairs and it's like split up, like you have like middle, left, and right. I think it's middle. There's like a big section where they have like big gar, and I think they have like
Right.
some like platinum and albinos in there, and there's like they have Asian arowana there, which is cool to see because you're not going to see those in America in a lot of
Right.
places. And from what I understand, the ones that they have there are ones that were like confiscated at airports and
Oh,
stuff. I know, like the Georgia Aquarium, that's how they have a lot of their freshwater stingrays. They're those are illegal in Georgia for whatever stupid reason. Like
because
there's
they
some,
want about the aquarium.
yeah. I mean, some fish are. There's a lot of fish that are illegal in my state, and I
Yeah.
totally understand why a lot of them are. You know, our ecosystem is very
Right.
delicate, and there's you start adding in things not from around here that could become very invasive, and they could really destroy some habitats.
Oh yeah.
But I just have a hard time seeing that happen with things like freshwater stingrays, because where we are, maybe they would be able to survive in the summer.
Right.
But even in the summer, like our waters are not that warm. Like the lakes and stuff around here, which for one, the stingrays are not going to do great in a lake. But
No.
you know, the lakes here, they're kind of cold, even on like a hot summer day. Like
Right.
it'd be hard to find it above 70, maybe low 70s. But I mean, it gets down, you know, into the 20s and 30s, even in the teens. Every once in a blue moon in the wintertime here, it'll be like single digit temperature. It never gets below zero. But like I'd say on average it's like 20 degrees here in the
Yeah.
wintertime, like the average worst case. And the water gets like super cold as well, obviously.
Yeah.
And there's just no way these like tropical freshwater stingrays are going to be able to survive in waters like that.
No.
And not only that, like their shape and everything, they wouldn't do good in the river systems here. And I don't know. I just have a hard time seeing how they could be super invasive
Yeah.
because
Hey,
like
Jimmy B. Welcome in.
I'm sure like short term, you know, maybe they can destroy some like vegetation
Yeah.
and stuff, and they can interrupt like bass spawning beds and things like that because that would be a nice snack for them.
Yeah. That would mess up the system up a little bit.
Yeah, but they would just be like they would be gone. They
Yeah.
could not make it more than one season. There's no way. But anyway, that's how the Georgia Aquarium has all of their freshwater stingrays were confiscated from someone trying to illegally import them, and one of them was actually at an airport. The one of the guides there, they were telling me how there was a person that brought these stingrays in sandwich bags,
What?
like they when they were like babies, so they're still pretty
Right.
small. But he had them in sandwich bags with like minimal water in his pockets and in his luggage and stuff. And he was trying to fly, which for one, you know, when the pressure changes in that flight, those bags
Right.
are probably going to pop anyway. But you know, the seals are so weak. But yeah,
Right.
people they're illegal and they try to get them in here anyway.
Right.
And when they get caught, a lot of them end up going to places like the state
Yeah.
aquarium.
So in other words, don't if you do it, do not get caught.
I mean, I'm not gonna ever advocate for telling someone how to do something illegal, but
Right.
I just don't think that's the way I would do it, seeing as we have like Florida as a neighboring state
Right.
that's connected by a roadway that you could easily drive. And
Yeah.
but you know,
Hint, hint.
I
I heard that.
I don't know why someone would try to fly him in and go through
Right.
something like TSA with, you know, something illegal.
Right.
But they do it and they're stupid and they get caught. So
Yeah.
I hate this. I usually have my laptop whenever I do StreamYard with my phone.
Yeah.
I usually have my laptop here too, so I could like read chat and stuff.
Sorry about that.
Well, I mean, it's my fault. It's in
Oh.
the other room charging. Can you see me okay? I have like half the lights off now.
Oh yeah, you always look good.
Oh, thanks.
Mhm. No, those who don't know, I'm kind of pumped up about the camping
When are you going camping?
tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Where at?
It's close to San Antonio, Texas.
Oh, okay. No invite? Thanks, man.
Yep,
I love camping.
you're invited.
Well,
Only you though.
unfortunately, I have plans tomorrow.
Aw, bummer.
Yes, because I have a birthday dinner to attend.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, well, it's not till tomorrow, which I don't even know what time it is. It might be close to midnight.
An hour and a quarter. So Sweet 16, eh?
Oh, no, I'm turning 18, obviously.
Oh yeah. My bad. My apologies.
Or 21. Yeah, I'm
There
turning
you go.
21, so I can enjoy some beverages.
Toast.
Yeah, I should have brought something to drink or snack on in here.
You should have.
Hey, you should see me on Sundays in here as my maintenance days. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna have one hell of a maintenance day tomorrow because I need to clean up that mess I made running those wires. Happy 13th birthday. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, I gotta clean up my mess and put these tanks back on those racks and then do all my water changes and stuff. It'll be hopefully not as crappy in here. My workshop
Right.
bench table thing over here is just covered in stuff. I got the new brine. Well, it's not new, but new to me. The
Right.
brine shrimp hatchery from Zis. But now that I have this magic food, it actually feeds um, just like baby brine shrimp.
Right.
I don't want to go through the whole trouble of flipping my camera back around, but I don't know if you can see. I don't know how long it's been, but you see the food is still.
Right.
It's it's on the bottom, middle, and top, and some is even still on the surface. I don't know if you can see that very well,
Yeah.
but there's still plenty of food in here, and these guys, they're nice and colorful. I think the good day they ate all of theirs already.
Nice, Steve. You're snacking on yogurt and pomegranate seeds. Yum. I agree. That sounds good.
Oh, I'll go turn on this one light over here.
Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe having ice cream and I don't know. Is there a peach cobbler or pumpkin pie? I'm not sure. I got a couple of desserts in the fridge. I could pull out.
Yeah, this looks a little better.
So, Alex.
Yeah.
What's your favorite meal for wild camping?
My favorite male?
Food.
Oh, I thought you said male. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Hot dog.
So, for one, I always think back on dessert first. I like blueberry or peach or both cobbler cooked in like one of those like the camping Dutch ovens.
Which I'm gonna do a peach cobbler tomorrow night, probably.
Yeah, and if you can smuggle in some ice cream when you go camping, and you have a little scoop of ice cream with your like super hot peach cobbler
Mm-hmm.
fresh off the pot, like that's so good, dude. It's hard to beat that. I'm getting hungry thinking of it.
You're invited.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely go if it wasn't like a 14-hour drive on my birthday, and then
What?
skipping hanging out with family.
You mean I'm not family?
I mean, you're my brother.
Yeah. So you should be here with me.
Yeah, but like my parents have like seniority over brother, right?
Oh, bummer. All right, all right, I'll give up.
Let me see here.
Baked beans, more baked beans, some canned Hormel chili. Yes, Chef Ken, that sounds good.
Hormel chili is so good.
And I
Hormel
feel good.
chili, Hormel chili and hot dogs.
Oh yeah, chili dog.
Mm-hmm.
The old chili dog. And some
Uh,
onions and jalapenos.
ooh, yeah, yeah. Oh, I'll get some good pork and beans and some cornbread.
That sounds good. I know. I've cooked steak while camping a few times.
Mm-hmm.
I have this like it's like a metal tripod that you it's like
Yeah.
pretty tall.
That,
And
that,
you
that
can
hangs.
yeah, you hang like a grill tray
Mm-hmm.
and then you basically grill a steak over it, just like actual fire. And it's really good if you can get some nice wood that has like a good flavor to it. And man, you can make some really good campfire steaks. And you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
want it like right on the flame. You want to be like just off the side a little bit.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh man, I'm keep talking about food. I'm so hungry right now.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
Mm.
Um.
Perfect. Perfect. We're all hungry now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Besides vibes, he just finished eating.
I'm looking at Fishwitz fish right now. You should see this thing. It's so colorful.
So how long are you gonna keep it?
I guess forever. No, I'm just kidding. Um,
Hey, Fishwood, did you hear that?
I wouldn't mind keeping it forever. It's a beautiful fish. I guess I'll show you in a second. But yeah, we're in the process of getting it back to her. She was actually here yesterday.
Yeah.
So she came to get her. She was in town for family, and we got her filter, some lights. I gave her some of Curtis's crypts he gave me, and then a couple more plants, and then yeah, I said a light right. Oh, and then a giant bag, like a really big bag of media. I pulled out of the sump from this tank here
Mhm.
because I have so much media in this tank. But put all that in a bucket and sent that home with her, so that hopefully her tank can start to mature a little bit.
Yeah.
Because everything you do with an electric Blue Jack Dempsey is like bomb defusal. You have to
Yep.
be like as careful as possible because they have like really bad genetics and they're like susceptible to die from anything.
Right.
They're like probably the finickiest fish. And you can know that too because like you'll never see an electric Blue Jack Dempsey like the size of this one.
Right.
Usually they die after they're only like an inch or two.
Yeah.
And usually they die within the first couple months, 6 months max. But this one is, I think, coming up on 2 years maybe. And it's amazing. I guess I can do a little camera thing.
Mike said brats, peppers, and onions. Oh yeah, that's good. And Cheryl is hungry for ice cream now.
Yeah. Anything with brats is a good deal.
Look at these colors. And I know he's a little deformed.
Right.
His mouth has a little bit of an S shape on it. You can see it here. And you see how the fins on the top are like so far back on his body.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just a little birth defects, but even though he's got birth defects, he's still pretty big.
Right.
It's my hand here, and of course he's like not up against the front, but he's every bit of 5 or 6 inches.
Right.
If he comes closer, it's easier to tell. And this is a 125, so everything looks smaller in here.
Of course.
And then next door is my normal jack.
So,
I got these guys on the same day.
Joy Fishkeeping was wondering how aggressive are these guys?
Well, you see the barrier in the middle? And you see how it's not just one barrier, it's 3 layers thick.
Yeah,
Because
I noticed that.
they when it was 1 layer, they were still lip locking through the
Right.
little bit here. Or they would try to get a little bit of fin. They would try to like nip at fins through the barrier, which is wild. These guys are super aggressive.
Hey, Mousy, welcome in.
And that's also why they're in this tank by themselves. Which eventually, Fishwit's going to get this guy back. This guy is going to go in this tank, or maybe I'll try to get him in the 180 again. But last time I put him in the 180, my Texas cichlid beat him up. And
Of course.
this is a lungfish right here. So that's a 75 gallon. And he's got, which is, I know it's too small for him, but this is his home. But temporarily I had to move him out. He's like all the way to the top almost. Oh, there he goes. Look, he's getting air.
Right. And how big did it get?
Really big, like 3 feet.
Cool.
So he'll be in this 125 for a while. And then I'll take him out and put him in probably a pond in the future,
Yeah.
like an indoor pond. Put some food in here. Look how aggressive he eats.
And Jeff Kane said, look at Blue is just snarling at you. I'm sure
Yeah.
he doesn't look at Fishwit like that.
Well, it's funny because his mouth is like, it's got like an S shape to it, but because it's like so crooked, he's got like very visible teeth.
Right.
I want to see this guy go for some pellets. There we go. Gotta put my lids back on before they try to do some jumping.
Why? Because they'll be singing, I believe I can fly.
Yeah, let's try.
See ya. I gotta go.
Yeah, it's just such a pretty fish. And I know it's a little dirty in here. Maintenance day's tomorrow. I do all my maintenance on Sunday. Or I try to. I would do it on Saturdays when we're doing our stuff here, but
What's
then I'd overfill tanks.
I'd be excited for all of us to watch.
Yeah. So
Then I won't be the only one.
these are the tanks that were up here. And this wire that's going up, the hole is like literally the exact same size as the wire. I had to put some petroleum jelly on the side when I pulled it through the hole to try to make sure it didn't get snagged.
I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Curtis, you're a weirdo. These guys are good. Their lights are off. Hey, look, it's me. Will this focus on them? They're in like night mode. This is the big ornate that you'll never see when the lights are on.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Let me sit back down. Every time I switch the camera back, it's like such a pain in the ass.
My apologies.
I mean, it's not you. It's
Oh,
using
man.
the StreamYard app.
Yeah. So it's all. I'm using StreamYard, so it's
You have
all
to-
on me.
You have to hit like the camera button, but then you have to scroll to get to
Right.
the camera. But you can't scroll right where you're at because the camera feed is there, and when
Right.
you try to move it, it just moves that. You have to like get on the side and touch on both sides to slide it. There's like a little trick to it. Yeah, they ate up that food like crazy.
So, are you sponsored by Co-op?
No, I don't
Oh,
think anyone is anymore.
Bummer.
There were a few people that had like working relationships with them, but I don't think they do that anymore. Like, what's that one channel that like reviews bad aquariums on Reddit? I think his name's Chris. Trying to remember what his channel is.
I can't think.
Fish for Thought. That's what it was. I think he had some videos that used to be like promoted, where
Yeah.
or he had like some stuff, and like they basically just like how every other like big channel will get like a sponsored like thing, like hey, talk about this for a little bit, show it on the camera, kind of thing. I think he got a couple of those, but I think that stopped like a long time ago. And then there's some other people that had stuff like that. Like I know Ben Ochart has a good relationship with the Co-op,
Yeah.
and he's talked about a lot of their products.
I think Fish Tank Barn does too because
Yeah,
he's always got their new products.
yeah. I don't know if he is getting them or if he's buying them or what. But
I
all
don't
the
know.
stuff that I have, I bought, but I prefer it that way.
Right.
Because so like I have like Northfin Foods, and I didn't pay for any of that. Now I have been using Northfin Foods since like 2018, and the reason why I got them for free now is because I have been using them, and I said, hey, I love your stuff. Would you be willing to send me some so that I can talk about it online and stuff?
Right.
I would not promote it if I thought it was crap. And if I did show it and thought it was crap, I would tell you it's crap. But since I
course.
got it for free, everyone's like, oh, Northfin shill, whatever.
Right.
So I really like that they would send me food for free because I have so much fish in here and they eat a lot. But I don't know, it left a sour taste in my mouth, not from them, but from the community, where it's like my credibility is in question if I have something that was given to me for free, right?
Yeah.
Which it makes sense. I understand because I'm a consumer of YouTube more than anything.
Yeah.
But I can't go out and buy every single product ever and show everybody, hey, here's all this stuff. So whenever I do stuff like the AquaClear video I did, I bought that
Yeah.
filter. And whenever people in the comments were saying like, how much did they pay you to make this video or whatever, I can very happily say nothing. I didn't get paid anything for this. This is all me. This is all my opinion. These are all my thoughts. No one gave me anything to say anything about whether it's good or bad or whatever.
Right.
So
Hey, George.
I like having that ability to say this was all me. So I think in the future, that's what my like all my revenue and stuff from my channel
Yeah.
and my like channel memberships and everything. That's what that's all going to go towards. I think is a lot of products and different foods and stuff because it's almost liberating, you know. Because I still do think Northfin foods are really great, and
Yeah, they're really good.
some people don't like them. Their cichlid food is pretty good, but I mostly just use those carnivore pellets for this tank because
Right.
it's the only pellets I put in this tank. Because everything else either makes a giant mess or it makes the water smell really bad. And like the Hikari stuff makes the water smell really bad for hours. Like if you've ever used more than a handful of Massivore, I can't believe I used to do that in my apartment.
Right.
It'll like smoke out the room. It's terrible. But these Northfin pellets, that's when I switched to those when I started noticing that smell every time I fed was when the smell would come out. So I tried different foods and that was probably the fifth food I tried and it was the first one that didn't have a bad odor to it.
Right.
But the pellets themselves smell like fish food does, but the water was the big thing. Was not having my whole room smell really bad. But it's nice to be able to say this food is great. I've been using it for years. My fish tear it apart and they're nice and healthy. They've been growing, they're really big. But then as soon as you say like, "Oh, this food's great, but also they give this to me for free," then people don't believe you.
Right.
So I don't know. I like being able to just buy stuff and not have that stipulation of like people won't question or people now won't question whether or not, you know, my opinion is my actual opinion and not paid for. And I don't know, that's important to me. I like maintaining the trust with, you know, our viewers because your viewers are my viewers. We're all in the same community here. I care about what people think, and that might be a fault or a flaw because some people say don't care what other people think or whatever. But I do care. I don't want people
Right.
to think I'm a fraud or something. I want people to be able to trust me because I'm just I see this as like an online fish club, and you guys are all my friends and my club members. And if I find something that is working really good for me, I want to be able to tell you, and you guys to be like, "Oh, cool, I'll try that too." If you have good success with that, I'll try it. Maybe I'll have good success. So I don't want people to be like, "Oh, well, he said that, but I don't know if I can trust him." Nah, I don't like that. So
Exactly, Joy. Just keeping. I agree.
Yep.
no,
Um,
I want to talk bad about products that get sent to me for free. I think I'm on one company's blacklist now.
Mhm.
They keep
What?
sending me so much stuff, and then I responded to them. It was a pretty strong response, and they actually responded back to my response, being like, "Oh, really? What happened with this?" And I explained it to them, and they're like, "Oh, that sounds really bad." And I was like, "Yeah, it does. It was your product."
yeah. Yeah.
I can think of a couple, but I'll keep it to myself.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have to mention Higer here. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have to.
Yeah.
You might find it interesting. They've actually been messaging me like on all my platforms trying to get me to sign up with them.
Yeah. They say like, "Oh, we saw your videos and we like your content. We think you'd be a good match for our affiliate program or whatever."
Right.
It's like, well, if you watch my content, then you would know what I think about your company.
Right. Exactly. Why? I guess that they want you because you're honest.
Yeah. Well, if I was honest, then I wouldn't be promoting these fire hazards that people are putting in their homes where their families sleep.
True, true.
So,
I think I'm gonna go another 5 minutes, y'all. My
another
eyes are
5.
heavy, and I'm going camping. I'm gonna get my rest.
It sounds good. I can go and get some food and be a human.
What? You know him with us right now?
No, I'm like a starving robot. I've just been functioning all day with no food, so I need to eat.
That's what I was doing earlier. So
I
no,
was gonna go the Georgia Aquarium. I was gonna go with my brother today, but
yeah,
he was planning on going at like around 12 or 1, sometime around there. And that
right,
aquarium's open really late too. Like I don't know, they close at like 9 or 10 at night or something. But we all have like season passes for it.
right.
But now they do like timed entries where
Oh,
you have a season pass, but they'll tell you you can come within a certain time block. And the time blocks up until like 4 p.m. were all full. So it was like, you don't want to do anything in Atlanta between the hours of like 4 p.m. and 8 p.m.
nope.
because you'll be stuck there.
Yeah.
And also it's like it's dinner time, and it was gonna be my brother and his wife and baby, and you know you get the whole family with like
Yeah.
small kids and stuff. You don't want to have to be in the middle of the city and then stuck in rush hour, because then you're looking at like dinner time and stuff. And
Right.
yeah, we were just gonna go like at lunch, but yeah, they had like a window, and I have like the premium pass for them, so I can go
Yeah.
anytime, any day.
Right.
But like the standard membership, uh, for his whole family, they couldn't get there until like they could get there, but then they wouldn't be able to go in until 4.
Wow.
It's like that's stupid. I wish they'd stop doing that. They started doing that around COVID. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh
handsome.
my God, it's the bearded wonder. Hey Jeff,
What's up, Jeff?
that room is looking fantastic.
I know it looks legit.
I gotta grab my phone and bring it closer and look at this.
That's a rock.
No, not me, him. There we go. This is the
That's
stage
awesome.
I want to see more of. Look at all the substrate and
That
dirt.
looks good.
Yeah, I need more
Oh my-
lights.
Wow.
You have really outdone yourself, Jeff.
Need a lot more lights.
How's your back feel right now?
Not too bad. She'll help me clean it up. So we're showing around Home Depot kind of sector.
Hmm.
I think good.
Hey, Saya, welcome in.
I was home. Lisa, how you guys doing?
I'm good. I like how people were critiquing the color of your walls, but like you can't even see your walls anymore.
I like that. So it's gonna be like kind of like that crease going up, and then you see a little bit of green at the top, and the blue.
I like it. It looks good. What kind of lights do you have on the racks? On the bottom, on the racks?
This side, blue. The 125, I got a Glorium. The 20 highs up there, the Glorium. Couple of Fluvals and other 20 highs.
Okay.
And Fluvals on this side. All these Fluvals are going to go to this rack. And then that's all going to be Glorium on that side.
I have a 4-foot Fluval one on top of my 20-gallon rack, but it's a broken one where it only turns on and off. Now, I've dropped this thing a million times. It's fallen in water. I've moved it 3 times. I've had it since 2019, I think.
And I've got
I
all of
haven't.
my hardest ones.
I put it on a Wi-Fi timer, so it'll turn on, and it's only just one brightness. So it turns on and turns off, but it's kind of falling apart, and I want to replace it.
Yeah. I like the dimming.
It is a little too bright too. I wish I could dim it. Used to.
I really like the app original, but and when I was looking at the houses, they have an app version now.
Yeah.
But that one's it's the same price as getting a Glorium. So when I do the Glorium, I can actually read the tank count remotely.
Yeah, I wish these Fluval lights weren't so expensive because, like
There's at least double.
like this is like set. Oh, I hit the button, turned it on. It's like such good build quality, but
Well, the coupe light is $10 less than a Glorium, and it doesn't have an app.
I don't know if I want those lights because I like the ability to dim it a little bit, and
Which
change
one?
the color spectrum a little bit.
Yeah, that's
I-
nice.
That's what on
And,
this thing. I had the biggest aquarium co-op light,
Yeah.
and in person it looks good, but on
Okay.
video, which is a big part of what I do, is obviously I make content. The tank always looked kind of yellow on video.
Yep.
And I mean, it's fine. I don't think it was bad, but sometimes I don't want my tank to look yellow.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's yeah, not ideal for sure.
That's what this light, which I hit the button, I turned it blue again. This is the one I got from Aquashella, Daytona. What was the first one I met you at, Eddie?
Yeah.
That's what this light is, and the stand.
Cool.
But I wouldn't buy that light because it's just too expensive. I already have several of the 4-foot Fluval lights, and
I hit up Home Depot today. I look for shop lights.
they all break. I have shop
Well,
lights. Yeah,
I just need them to last until I can get freaking regular lighting. But the 3-footers are still $10 in
yeah.
one brand. All the
That's-
4-footers, the cheapest one I could find was $50.
My bottom rack is a shop light, and the top light is probably going to turn into one. But I want to be able to change like the color temperatures and stuff.
And it's just 4K, so I'm okay with the color count, but just the intensity sucks. Because it's going to be too bright. I got some 4-footers out in the garage that I'm going to go steal.
I've got 4-footers on my ceiling. That's what I had to turn off earlier. But they're actually not even LED. Like they're like old school T8 bulbs or whatever.
They make that T8 LEDs now.
What's that?
They make a replacement bulb that's a T8 LED.
Yeah, that's what I want to get, because these bulbs, I noticed it in my G'Dayad video. I had to do the color correction to do white balance, right? And then I noticed like 10 minutes later, I'm still doing the same edit, and I go back to another spot, and it looks like I didn't do the white balance again, but I did it for the whole clip. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? Why is my face look normal here and then like brown, like there's like a brown tint across the whole image? And I set the video to play at like super fast forward, and you see like those lines from using like bad lighting, where
Right.
those lines that like go across your video, like if you tried to record like old CRT screen or something. And it was just these ceiling lights.
Yeah,
They
I'm
have
kind
like
of
rapid
figuring
refresh rate.
shop lights are probably going to do that same thing.
Yeah.
Because the ones that I have out in the garage are old design LED.
Hmm.
Hopefully they'll have more appearance. But it is what it is. I can't work out a couple of hours on lights right now.
Hmm.
I need 9 4-footers, 4 3/4, 4 30 anchors. $150 a pop. That's, you know, anywhere from 100 to 150 bucks. That's just a lot of freaking money.
All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna call it a night.
All right.
We can hang out backstage, but anyways, Skull, you got any for us before we head out?
Love your family. Love everybody around you. Keep your friends close and your family closer.
Thank you. And how about you, Alex?
I'll say feed your fish. And also, tomorrow's my birthday, so I wish you all have a happy my birthday.
All right.
And how about you, Jeff?
Be a decent person and do something.
Too bad people can't just be a decent person all the time, right?
Yeah, I'm good. I really don't.
It's a long ask.
Anyways, thanks everyone for coming out and hang out with us tonight. Lord willing, we should be back on Thursday night. So, with TJ and Mariah. But anyways, until then, have a great week. Peace out.
Yeah.